Well, this is Shop Talk with Buck. Well, we're in our 8th month of the year. Clicking right off. Moving right along. Just to, the ones that is just joining us, hadn't been here before, welcome. And I thought I'd just go over a couple things that, while we're doing this. So I started this. See, some people, like my son-in-law, he started a channel. It's funny that I don't get this in my throat until I fire up a camera. Okay. There we go. I don't understand it. But anyway. But the reason why we do this is most people are not comfortable in front of the camera. I'm one of them. I'm getting a little better. But I seen this thing on YouTube. You can just find anything you want to on YouTube. That a talking head in front of the camera for 30 days. I said, well, I'll just try that. Talk 5 to 10 minutes on a subject. So every day I would come down and I spend 5 or 10 minutes talking on the subject. And it got me more comfortable in front of the camera. If you could see that first one I did. 5 to 10 minutes, right? I struggled, man. I finally called it, at 4 minutes. Dang. Well, by the time the end of the 30 days is up, 15 minutes wasn't any problem. There was a time or two, I went almost 30 minutes. But I was chasing rabbits, talking about everything. The deal was to talk about a subject. Well, that's a little bit more difficult. If you can ramble on and chase rabbits and different stuff, a lot of times I don't even know what I'm going to talk about when I come down here. I just fire up and we just take off. Well, the thing about it is, a couple of them got, I don't know, I was showing my wife, and she said, you need to air that one. She got one there that you need to put that on YouTube. So I did, and it got a real good reception. So, you really don't know what people will join in to see. For instance, I did a yo-yo video that's got almost 17,000 views. It's my biggest one. But I was just going to practice with it. In other words, I had 5 yo-yos to do for my grandkids. Well, I got one in, got one done. It's a little kit you get at Penn State. The thing about it is, when I did my second one, I thought, well, I'll just practice. I've been doing the talking head, and I just practice. So, I just went through and just went down the steps and did the video. Turned the yo-yo on the lathe, and put it together over here. And I got up to my computer, and I thought, well, I'll just being something new to DaVinci Resolve and all that, I thought I'll just practice editing it. Well, I edited it up. I seemed like it was about 12 minutes. I wasn't long. But I never intended on airing it. I say the average views I was getting at the time was, a big one's 250. But I would get 100 and something. I mean, that may not sound like any it ain't, but it's more than I ever thought I would get. I mean, when you get 250 views, I know I don't have that many family members. So, you know what I mean? So, I got it edited, and I showed my wife what I edited, She's the peanut gallery. So her and my granddaughter and my daughters, my peanut gallery. They critique so forth and so on. So they said, well, I need to air that. Well, I was kind of thinking the same thing, but well, anyway, again, I did it, never intended on airing it, and I got almost 17,000. It's by far of the watch hours I've got is like 2,400, just under 2,500 watch hours. Well, 1,000 watch hours come from that yo-yo video. I got 532 subscribers. I think about half of them come from that video. So I did a spinning top. I thought, well, it's toys. So I did a spinning top. It got about, I don't know, 800 views. So who knows? I don't know. So I aired that one that I did, that, the shop talk. And it did real good. So I got comments. Some of them wanted to see woodworking. I can understand. That's where I started. So I decided, well, if I'm going to do the shop talk anyway, I lost my first 30 days. It's a real long story. So I did a second 30 days. But after I got the second round of 30 days, I was feeling pretty confident in front of the camera. I know I'm not the best in the world because I'm still just getting not that many views, but I'm tickled. I am tickled. I heard someone the other day that they had 8,000 subscribers and they were disappointed. Golly. Well, man, if I had 8,000 subscribers, I'd be bouncing off the walls. But I decided to start a second channel. Really, Shop Talk, that's the one we're on right here. And really, just between me and you, don't tell YouTube. I was doing it just to have a storage. YouTube was my storage. But I made them public just in case the family want to look at them and whatnot, I got 53 subscribers. Well, I ain't told anybody but my sister. I told her. She seemed to enjoy the shop talk, so I would link her on some of them, whatnot. So, outside of my immediate family, my wife, my granddaughter, and my sister, that's all I told. So these 53 are. Then I got thinking, I'll just go back. See, we're talking about 2.5 weeks. They got 53 subscribers. So I go back and check the analytics, or it's in an analytics tab anyway, of the other channels, Sawdust Solutions with Buck, and just see when I got 50 subscribers. Crap, it was 4.5 weeks. So I don't know. The reason why I'm doing this, get comfortable in front of the camera, and I'm getting all kinds of comments on this channel. That's cool. That is cool. So what I normally do, I would give an update of what's going on in the shop, and then normally I just start chasing rabbits. But that thing, 30-day talking head in front of the camera on a subject, 5-10 minutes. On the subject's a little different. You ain't chasing rabbits. I talk from everything from what's in your water to the military-owned maneuvers and just anything that, you just come to my boom. So, what I done, I don't know that. So I tell you what, I'll just go ahead and see, yesterday was Wednesday. It was a half a day anyway, because of church night and whatnot. But, so I did get the tendons. Cut on all my legs, all the 4 of my workbench legs. And I got one more that's about halfway in, right here. And time ran out, if you know what I mean. However, my daughter's coming up today, and my granddaughter, she's here. And they're going to do some canning, so I figured I'd spend most of the day in the shop. You know what I mean? So maybe I can get these mortises cut and get this squared away. Anyway, that's what I'm shooting for and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know, some people had a comment on my my trigger finger. I got a steroid shot here, and it seems to be helping. You know, I'm glad I did it because it was pretty intense. I mean, if I'm down here and I'm grabbing this right here and I'm moving and didn't pay any attention. But when you're sitting in a chair and you're resting, 20 minutes, he was locking up. So I'd got me a stress ball. I know y'all have seen them. And it kept it worked. 20 minutes, he's right back. It's helped that. I can go about all day with it, but it's still there. But the thing about it is, that steroid shot, I don't know if it affects everybody this way, but it just made me ill. I mean, I couldn't hardly stand myself. But if it straightens his finger out, I guess I can put up with it for a while. I'm sure at some point it'll go away. But golly, wow. But, you know, everything got a side effect, I guess, you know. So, today I'm going to see if I can't get these mortises cut. I'd kind of like, today's Thursday, I'd kind of like to finish up my workbench. Well, I ain't going to get it finished, but I would like to be able to have it standing up over here on its own. And, you know, I may cut the video about 31, 32 minutes in the video for the workbench. But working on it 30 minutes here, an hour there, maybe 2 hours is a big day. It's just taking forever. So for that, I like to get this out of the way. There's other things I need to move on to, if you know what I mean. But then again, it is what it is. So, tell you what, I will cut that off right there. It looks like I'm about, wow, it's almost 13 minutes. And see what I'm saying? The time just get away from you. But the thing about it is, for the ones that are subscribing and watching, so I'm getting some pretty good views. Of course, the guy that had 8,000 subscribers, he was getting like 15, 18,000 views on a video, and he was disappointed. I'm tickled to death with 250 views. So anything above that, to me, is icing on the cake. So, well, I tell you what, I will see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow being Friday. Hopefully, I can have this thing standing on its own, if you know what I mean. But I will see you guys on the next one. And y'all have a wonderful day and be safe. I'll see you.